Walmart is back in the news. Yes, CEO Doug McMillon, a.k.a. Dougie Fresh, is back in the news. And did he get threatened? Well, when he got threatened, Dougie said, you know what? I'm going to raise prices. And so you get ready for it. Tell MAGA move. Well, don't tell them. The prices are going up. And what's going to happen is that when these prices go up, then they're going to find out that they really did vote against their own interests. And by the way, did anybody get any eggs? Oh, you haven't got any eggs yet? Oh, okay, don't worry about it. Because the good news is you might still can get your medication, the ones that's life-saving, and, it's not going to be a big demand for them for the simple fact that if it's life-saving, and Lawrence called that word out. He said that word was inelastic. He said that basically when they had brought, well, we all know Scott Bissett and lied, and they brought another guy on, and Lawrence was pointing out what inelastic items were. And it says that inelastics these are essential goods or services that people need regardless of price changes. Few or no substitutes are available. What you going to substitute for your electricity? I don't know. Maybe you'll be out there rubbing sticks together. They represent a small portion of consumers' budget, so price increase don't significantly reduce demand. So I went to find out, let's see, what were some of those things that we basically need that may not change that much, and you're gonna have to use it anyway, like life-saving medications, insulin, chemotherapy drugs, essential groceries, rice, bread, milk, your utilities, water, electricity, gasoline fuel for vehicles, and Lawrence did mention that, public transportation, tickets for your daily commutes, cigarettes and tobacco products. For some people, if that go up, oh Lord, I tell you. But you know what? For them people out there that's taking it, they're going to keep buying it regardless if it go up or not. They're going to complain about it. But you're going to hear about it. But it's something that people get. Basic clothing essential, underwear, socks. Yes, I could just see a big demand for Fruit of the Looms going up right now. Yes, for Congress anyway, because they need the apples and oranges knocked off their shorts. Yes, for them over there playing dead. Now, healthcare services, emergency room visits, school tuition fees for students, baby formula and diapers, fuel for heating during winter, medical devices, hearing aids, insurance premiums, health life insurance, alcohol for some consumers, tobacco products, water for industrial use, electricity for manufacturing, certain prescription drugs, basic personal hygiene products like your soap and your toothpaste, housing rent, relatively inelastic in some markets, especially in the short term. Now, Lawrence, thank you for bringing up that term. Woo! I was so happy because I thought, I had heard that I couldn't think of at the time, but I was so happy that you, being the teacher that you are, explaining about the tariffs and letting people know that when this guy said this, you know how you got some of them narcs out there. And what do? They use these big words because they want you to look stupid. And Lawrence said it right off the back. This man don't know what he talking about. It sounds like he know what he talking about, but Lawrence said even if he took Economics 101, he still was off point. And screw what Scott Bissett talking about, because we know he a lie, because when he went in there talking about, all these deals was made, what did Lawrence say? I love me some Lawrence O'Donnell. Lawrence turned around and said, a deal had to be made within 90 days, and now think about it. Not only as when that deal has to be, 90 days cut, I think he also said that, the people that's cutting the deal have to be in agreement, and ain't nobody been in agreement with with the president within that time. He wasn't over in India or Saudi Arabia for 90 days, and he was marching around trying to get his little zuzus and wham whams. And the crazy thing, one of the it just was a TikTok recently made, and the guy was from India. I guess he was from India. I don't know. It could have been another one of them fake videos. But he said he regretted inviting him there because there was no negotiation, and the negotiations that he claimed, woo, India was pissed out. They're like, we're not giving him no credit for that. So Scott Bessent got on TV again, lying out the side of his neck, talking about all these deals was made, and they weren't. No deals were made. Even Nicole Wallace, and shout out to Nicole, because, I mentioned everybody on MSNBC, and I love Nicole Wallace. I haven't forgot about you. I've been watching you for years, Nicole. And I'm going to have to do a video on you. But you in good shape. You in good shape. So, anywho, that was just crazy, because when I saw that headline with Dougie Fresh and, Trump saying he watching him, keep watching. Because them prices, brother, is going up. Y'all gonna clash. And, hey, MAGA it's gonna hit them. It's gonna hit them hard. Because that's their store. But Walmart they're gonna go up. They're gonna go up. Let me tell you, Dougie Fresh been with Walmart for many years. He started out as a cart pusher, and Dougie Fresh already went to the mirror, looked at himself, and like, I'm not trying to be a cart pusher again. Evidently, he's done something right, because they've kept him for years. That's right. Doug's been the CEO for quite a moment now. Yep, he's been the grand torturer, grand narc, oligarch. They run their ship, and Trump is not gonna come in there and change. Not Walmart. That's just like changing the golden arches on McDonald's. That's not allowed, but I'm just basically saying. But thank you for that word, inelastic, Lawrence. Thank you for sharing and telling us that those deals had to be made, and you got to have. It can't be like somebody storming in there with a unilateral, one person doing all the work, saying that they did it on their own, I alone can do it. No, the guy from India said they were bilateral. Bilateral decisions that'll have to be made. Now, I have a word to share with you. And the reason why I'm saying this, because some years ago, Lawrence O'Donnell taught me a great lesson. And I said, even today, I said, I don't know, I think I might root for Dougie Fresh. I never thought I would say that. As a matter of fact, I've said things about Steve Bannon I didn't think I would say. But you know who taught me that? Lawrence. Because one morning I was washing dishes, and Lawrence was saying that he had been in a car accident. And Lawrence said the Koch brothers, and when he said the Koch brothers, I dropped the dish on the floor. I'm like, what? Wait a minute, let me hear. Did he say? He said he was treated very well. They did everything for him, treated him really kind. And Lawrence was sitting up there like, I don't recall him saying, well, something to the fact that the Koch brothers, it was kind of that look on his face, or him saying that he didn't think that, with the Koch brothers being, I guess Republicans or whatever they do, that he would have gotten that service. But he did get that service from the Koch brothers. Now, I never thought I would be rooting for Dougie Fresh, because, woo, I know I do not like no Walmart. I'm a Costco's person. That's right. I do not like Dougie Fresh. But you know what, Dougie Fresh, a.k.a. CEO Doug, look, you go in there and kick butts. You stand your ground on this one. I'm rooting for you on this one. Because, ever since that incident with Lawrence and the Koch brothers and him going to the hospital getting treated well, I thought, I can kind of root for Doug on this one. Yeah, Doug, I'm rooting for you. Because like I said, I can't see you as a cart pusher anymore. I really can't. But baby, we all know how this works. And like I said in my son's video, uh, and we were over there uh, just talking, and I said, what movie is it that I really, really like, Bondale? Because we was talking about writ of habeas corpus, the one that Mark Elias and um, Brian Tyler Combs had given an excellent video. And so he said, Mom, your favorite movie was The Highlanders. There could only be one. And that's what is the problem with the president. Because everybody that's around him, everybody that thinks that they're going to get something out of them, he going to come after them too. Because it can only be one. He don't even trust himself. How you think he gonna trust you? For real? And like I said, I was thrilled when Congress was getting their library booted out the way. Really, you think he want you to find out any information on him? He's gonna kill that information. So I don't know what they're gonna do, but I hope they wake up and figure out that, your constituents, they not they not gonna be voting for you all. Not the way you all done went off and played dead. And with these tariffs and the lies that y'all done told, no way. No. But once they get to Walmart and they go in there and they try to purchase something, and I don't know, I think Dougie Fresh said it would be going up real soon, within a week or so. It's going up. You doggone right, it's going up. Because wherever the Walmart, so they sitting back looking like, would you go tell that president that he's really not president? No. It's the people that holds the money. That's who. And the people that held the money and catered to him, and they found out, like I said, Apple, S&P 500, everybody that was up there, Mark, Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, all of them, everybody, just was a tool and have been humiliated, just a tool of humiliation. So bottom line is, good luck to you all, because the tariffs, it's a tax. It was a bad deal, and so bad that even around the country, everybody that got up under Donald's wing, as I say, wind beneath my wing, everybody that connected themselves to him, well, they lost the election. So, Congress, if you hear me, think about it. Think about the policies. Think about what you see happening around the world. Think about what's going to happen to your Senate or congressional seat. Think about it. And think about those tariffs. And Mike Johnson, you know you're going, don't you? You know you're going. You're gonna be the. Well, no, you wasn't the first. You're gonna be going after Vivek Ramaswamy or like Pete Hegseth. Y'all going, and that's just it. That's just it. Taxed. That butt's gonna get taxed. And all I can say is, I can't believe that you all did this. Did this to the American people. The deception was great. And I'm still waiting for a law to be passed. I'm still waiting for, it's 100 and plus days now, governing to go on. Not happened yet. Not happened. But one thing I'm sure, one thing, well, maybe two or three, that Walmart is going up in prices, and Donald can watch all he want to. But the only way those prices may not go up, and they still may go up, is he back out like he's backed out of China, backed out of all the other deals, or made no deals whatsoever. But before I go, I want to share a word with Lawrence. And my word is idiopathic. You know, see, that's when you know you got a narc on your hand, when you go to the doctor and you're trying to figure out if you're going to live or die. And they're sitting up there telling you, well, you know, that's idiopathic. Hell, I'm sitting up there thinking, I've heard that word too. And I know what that means. I don't know why they think we so stupid. Some of us read, and I read a lot, and I watch a lot. Now, the word for the day that I'm giving back to you, Lawrence, was idiopathic. And you know that means either spontaneous, it is something that came out the blue, a disease that we don't know nothing about, it's unknown. All they can say is, they don't know. And it may not be a cure for it. So, you're inelastic, help me, and my word is idiopathic. And I know you knew what that means, but I just wanted to share since we was turning up words. But on that note, shout out to Walmart, because I never thought I would say that, but I'm saying it, and I'm pulling for Dougie Fresh. I'm pulling for him. I mean, look, Doug, this is just a one-time thing. You know, it's kind of like when you call and try to pay your bill and they ask you, is this a one-time charge on your card? Yep, this is a one-time charge, Dougie Fresh. Enjoy it while you can. Because I don't want Michael Steele telling me, I told you so. I told you so. But on that note, I had fun. And I'm out.